Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishnu Akhtab, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Business Standard newspaper headline. So, first of all, exit polls: easy win for BJP in Gujarat, AEP in MCD. Himachal headed for a tight finish between BJP and Congress. Next, infra recognition key point in FBIL dispute. RBI in talks can find solution, says Deputy Governor. Next, rural sentiments upbeat in November. Next, with 37.4% share, Adani now largest NDTV shareholder. Next, PM discusses 620 agenda at all-party meeting. Next, Vodafone CEO read outside ousted after frustrating 4 years. Next, India INC's profit to GDP ratio dips in quarter two. Ratio for manufacturing firm at 9 quarter low. The next, infra recognition key point in FBIL dispute. The next, Meta ATL to extend subsea cable to India. Next, price war begins for Novartis cardiac drugs as JB Pharma cuts rate by 50%. Then on page number 2 in that, Meta ATL to bring world's longest subsea cable to India. Next, CBI moves High Court challenging bail to DHFL's Vadhavan brothers. Next, FRL pre-insolvency database not available for verifications. Next, Mumbai Ahmedabad bullet train L&T to construct uh, Sabarmati depot. Next, Adani Green Commission third hybrid plant in Rajasthan. Next, Tata Motors planning price hike for PVS from next month. Next, Jindal Stainless ropes in Renew Power for Odisha project. Next, Indigo Chief Strategy and Revenue Officer Sanjay Kumar resigns. Next, SpiceJet safety process strong airlines says on ICAO audit. Next, Biocon Biologic elevates Shrihas Tambe as MD and CEO. Next, with 37.4%, Adani Group largest NDTV shareholder conglomerate can propose reconstitution of board, says proxy advisory firm. Next, mulling an IPO for Ola ride share business next year, says Bhavesh. Looking at synergies with EV business with announces details soon. Next, AEML targets Navi Mumbai commercial power demand. Then on page number 3 in that, AI leases 6 more planes to expand international operations. Next, COC meet today on Reliance Cap liquidations. Next, Kirloskar Brothers shareholders to start voting on forensic audit today. Then on page number 4 in that, agreement to make it easier for Indian to study in German. Next, firms PAN to be identifier for single window clearance system. Next, High Court 6 RBI reply on uniform banking code implementation. Next, moonlighted as radio jogged at air, says CJI Chandrachud. Next, Lalu conscious responsive after successful kidney transplant. Next, Delhi government bans playing of BSII petrol, BSIV diesel four wheelers. Next, discrimination of GST law council to take up issue on December 17. Next, India's deep discount on Russian crude will stay. Jaishankar strongly defends India's import of crude oil from Russia. Next, government share list of products with Moscow for access to Russian market. Next, services PMI at 3-month high of 56.4 in November. Next, rise output telecom users pulled down quarter two growth. Next, 6 states report favor formal jobs for youth. Next, government hopeful of 6.4% fiscal deficit on back of tax revenue gains. Next, financial minister find gold import and smuggling link. Then on page number 6 in that, PM talks G20 agenda at all party meeting. Next, India's priorities to reflect those of the global south. Kant. Next, South Indian banks tier 2 bond move would not disrupt sector fintech. Next, 79% migrants availed of PDS at a home location. Next, operational cost of banks expected to go down. Next, SBI personal banking loan book crosses rupees 5 trillion. Next, ICICI Bank goes for 360-degree corporate moves. Then on page number 7, in that new learnings price rise to be hot uh, button issues. Next, eye on the ball and players. Tech takes center stage at World Cup. Next, state to buy 43,000 acres of land for rupees 7.3 trillion. Next, government steps up mineral exploration. Next, revenue see a surge in 7 months. Next, COVID was man-made virus, says Wuhan lab scientist. Next, Foxconn sees full production at COVID hit China unit by December end. Next, Russia EU dig in hills at has $60 gas cap kicks in. Next, Saudi crown princess to invest in Credit Suisse. Next, Turkey's inflation dips below 85% after 17 months. Next, Vodafone CEO Nick Reed to resign amid years long stock price drop. Next, the word of the year goes goblin mode. Next, Dominique Leperi, who wrote City of Joy, passes away at 91. Next, on page number 9, it's an article section in that growth restrictions, Desh and Videsh. Next, carbon science, the good and the bad. Next, a slow and flawed transition. Next, the shifting local language mediascape. Next, on page number 10, in that a mutual funds new age scheme non-starter. Despite several innovative tech fund implication with SEBI, only one has hit the market. Next, in buoyant market trading volumes is recovery. Next, rupees slips 48 paisas amid oil importers rush to buys dollar. Next, Morgan Stanley upgrades Chinese equities after easing of COVID curves. Next, IT sector may be ripe for the cherry picking. Next, do not see any reason for SIP flow to change course significantly. Next, on page number 11, in that Eicher Motors margin may skid on weak mix, realization hit by a higher share of Hunter 350, lower exports. Next, professional serving affluent clients must buy bigger covers. Next, on page number On page number 22, in that free riders versus piggy riders, the debate over the whether over the top services should pay telecoms user revenue may overlap with the issue of net neutrality. Next, IIT Madras writes see ways for power, aims to market it by 2024. Innovation may help India's climate goal pursued of 500 gigawatt RE by 2030. Next, rural sentiments upbeat in November. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.